So is it? But that's not that. But it's Paralon. But that's that. So what? Uh, uh, Paralon. It says Paralon right there. But that's Scorponok. My brain hurts. What's up, guys? It's Chocho, and today I was doing my hunt and I noticed a face sculpt. I didn't notice it last time because I am an idiot moron, but I love this face sculpt. That's Scorponok's face. Beastwars Scorponok. But that's not Beastwars Scorponok face, that's already Scorponok. But then that says Paralon. I don't know. I'm a little confused, obviously. I don't know what they're going for, but this is a Toys R Us exclusive, and I was fired up when I saw it was a Beast Wars character. I mean, you can't really call them lazy. They took new stock photos of the actual figure, but why isn't there a new face on this artwork? I don't really understand that. Let's crack them open, see how she looks out of packaging. With this being the 20th anniversary of Beast Wars, I couldn't be happier that Hasbro put this exclusive together and did this for the fans of Beast Wars. 20 years, yeah, it's crazy that it was 20 years ago. But they did a fantastic job on him. I know that he's done in purple, but there's 3 shades of purple plastic, purple paint. There's yellow, I guess pink paint apps. He's colored so well. There's shades of purple up on the stinger and yellow. Some more on the claws here. Just awesome. Awesome job. You're not going to get a unbiased opinion here today, folks. As far as articulation goes, there is a hinge where his head sits, which is nice. Gives him some up and down. And then all of that's on a ball joint, so he can look up, he can look down. And you get some good swiveling and tilting there. His arms are on a ball joint as well. They can go that far. There's a nice little hinge here to allow you to get his arms up. He has a bicep swivel, a hinge at the elbow, getting past 90, and nothing at the hands because he's just got big hooks, which I'm okay with. Nothing at the waist. You have ball joints at the hips, getting you forward, out to the side, back pretty far. You got a thigh swivel, tight one, but thigh swivel. And you have that insectoid type knee set up there with a hinge. You can straighten it out and bring it back to there. And just a hinge on the foot. The only annoying thing is you don't get a forward, but with this double knee, you can kind of cheat that, right? And on the back, you have a big ass ball joint on his stinger, so you can do what you need to do there. And then a hinge here, which will collapse that far. Another hinge on the very tip of the stinger. You have a port here that you can store his sword into. And these claws are also on a hinge. If you want to bring them forward for a specific pose, you can do that as well. Here's with a couple fellow Decepticons, Quillfire, and his wave mate, and also Toys R Us exclusive Starscream. And perhaps a more important comparison here is with the original Scorponok from way back in '96. Definitely some unusual things going on in the transformation. But first off, you might as well get rid of his sword and store it back in that stinger, because these hands are going to get tied up. This is the main part, and the weird part is these shoulder pads unplug, and they basically cover the arm. So all you want to do is kind of bend the arm to what would be basically a 90-degree angle, and you cover them up. It's a little weird, a little unusual. You bring down this chest section. It's on a double hinge. You want to bring that down, rotate his face around so you don't see it later, and bring up the beast mode head and collapse that all into his underbelly. And then quite simply, all you have to do is fold up these legs. You just want to put the heels back, and there's tabs here that are going to go into the chest there. Just do a little rotation, tab them in. Nothing serious, nothing hard. Fairly enjoyable, though. I mean, honestly, this is a bit finicky, these little claws, but the rest is fairly easy, fairly enjoyable. And you can see that sword actually kind of homages the type of stinger you see on the original. So I think that's pretty cool, too. It can get past his head. You got all the articulation you had on the stinger that you did before, so that's cool. But like I said, with the arms, you're basically moving them up and down. Not a lot going on, because if you pull them out, that pops. So keep that in mind, that this new way of doing a transformation that some guy had an idea for, it is pretty limiting. I think the color breakup in this mode is a little more lacking because they didn't use any of that pink paint that they did in the robot mode. So that's a bit unfortunate, and I do want to point out that his mouth does open and close, which I think is wicked on a beast. I think that's super important on any beast mode. And for the alt mode comparison, here he is with Thunderhoof and Clampdown. My opinion on this is a biased one. I love the Beast Wars Scorponok. I love the face sculpt. So honestly, I really like this figure. I really do. You might not. If you have no attachment to the Beast Wars stuff, then you might not dig this. But if you're a Beast Wars fan, this might be a better figure to get than the Scorponok figure. If you're a fan of the series, you may want to wait for the more cartoon accurate figure, which also pays homage to the movie a little bit, in my opinion. So if you're a fan of the movies, that might work for you too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.
We'll be right back.
And his wavemate and fellow Toys R Us exclusive, Starscream. Fuck.